Keep a little bit of my cold glad, put a little bit of my plus one. Don't know where to put my trust at. Never had no trust fund. Keep a little bit of my glove by, put a little bit of my shindig. Come around all that rock, talking about we been deep. Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Hey, coming down.
What's up, everybody? It is your girl, okay? Your girl, Popular Owner here. I'm just okay. I'm a bit irritated because I just gave y'all this dope ass intro, and then my camera just started acting finicky, and I'm just like, ugh, because I know what that means. For me, when that happens, I feel like collectively there's like this collective like feeling of being stuck, which is probably why I chose the hangman. I was explaining that in the reading, but now that's making sense. There's like this feeling of feeling stuck, or just feeling like the energy is working against me right now. I'm trying to, you know, be in my brightest energy, but there's always like this, oh my god, not Carrie Hilson, Knock Me Down, coming through that song. But anyway, let me try to give y'all the same energy I came in with. First of all, what the fuck is up? What the fuck is up? What the fuck is up? Okay, I hope everyone had a happy fat tat thanks fucking giving. Okay, what'd you guys eat? Don't feel guilty if you were a little gluttony, you know what I'm saying? Because P was definitely, I'm in the process of trying to recover as we speak. This morning I'm going to my fitness class. Who already know I'm about to be in there jiggling, honey, not working out, jiggling. Okay, I'm drinking my liquid IV to help me. You guys got to get into this. It's lemon ginger and it has caffeine in it. I prefer this over coffee because I don't know about y'all, but coffee, it could be so strong that it can make your pee stink. I don't like that. So I prefer this. As you guys can see from the title of this video, we are going to be doing a what do you need to know. Real quick, any tarot readers that are watching this or people that also do readings, let me know, because I've been going through this issue where I have all these topics, all these ideas, but then it's almost like I've been toggling. Toggling seems like the appropriate word, but it's just going between these topics. 1 minute they're like really appealing, the next minute I'm like bored. It's like the flame is up, then the dick is hard, and then it's soft. Okay, that's what it kind of gives me. So I don't know, it's like my spark for certain readings is there, and then I jump to another topic, not necessarily losing the momentum, but just I get bored easily with topics. So I had to take hold of this because it was screaming to me for today, and I gotta do it now. I got to do it now. We have 3 piles, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Really quick, let me tell y'all what these decks are. I think this is the Hermetic Tarot or the Hermetic Tarot. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. We also have the Psychic Tarot, and then we have a version of the Rider-Waite Tarot. Girl, let me tell y'all, I don't be having, I never keep the boxes. I always end up putting the cards and stuff like this, and then I never keep like the name. So girl, that's the best I could do for you. It's like one of the versions of the Morgan, is it the Morgan Greer Tarot? Girl, I don't fucking know. It's early too. It's like 5 in the morning right now. I do not know. But these are the piles. We did choose the Hangman to be the lead card for each pile. So I'm gonna just let y'all do what it do. Go ahead and pick intuitively. What is it that you need to know? I'm gonna customize the message, you know, for each pile, and we're just gonna vibe. So yeah, so go ahead and pick intuitively, and I'll see you guys at your pile. All right, pile 1. I actually did half of your spread, and I was more chipper, kind of like in the beginning, but then the camera stopped, and I'm like, okay, twitch. So I'm just gonna start over, all right? I'm just gonna start over, a new slate. That could be the message for some of you guys. Really quick. I don't know who it was for, but I'm gonna say it super quick. Because as soon as I was about to tell y'all a certain message, it just turned off. So it might not have been for y'all, but I won't say that part. What I will say is, let me ground the energy. If something seems to not be working, okay, it might be time to fix it, replace it, get rid of it, remove clutter, buy a new camera, get the specific part fixed. Some of you guys have certain things that you really want to do, that you're really passionate about, but there are certain other parts. For example, passionate about coming on here and talking to y'all, but something that disrupts my energy is this fucking camera when it does that. So what can I do to mitigate from that? Is it the SD card? Is it I need to get a new part? Okay, for some of you guys, it doesn't have to be so technical. It could be, okay, I realize that I need a certain amount of energy to make my artwork or to produce a certain item. But you also got family members that are stuck in their pessimistic ways, or they're stuck in a certain mindset. Doesn't have to be, you know, something where it makes them a bad person, but it's just, it's not really helping where you're trying to go. At this point in time, it doesn't benefit you. So what can you do? How can you remove them? How can you distance yourself? What can you do to maximize your energy? Because what I'm picking up on, even for myself, those first messages might have been for me. I just feel like there's this vibe of having a lot of watery, passionate, emotional energy. You got the drive, you want to do it. But there are these little hiccups that I feel like start to happen, which granted, you know, you can always push past them, or you could really adjust. Some of these things can be adjusted. Do you need to be talking to that person about your plans? Do you need to be trying to get a YouTube video in after you did X amount of homework? Whatever the fuck it is, okay? Something about the routine. But let's see. I'm clearing out the old energy and we're starting fresh. Something is telling me to pause my camera and restart. Give me 1 second. It's not even like camera, it's this part. Okay, let me remove myself, okay. Messages for my pile one. No. What does my pile one need to know? What does my pile one need to know? We have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So we have the crown chakra. What does my pile one need to know? Okay. Queen of Swords. What do they need to know? Let me just get these out and then we'll talk. Oh yeah, okay. 10 of Swords. Why the 10 of Swords? Ooh, you see this? Okay. How are they getting from A to B? Ace of Cups. 8 of Wands. Ooh, not my chest feeling like this. This is an uneasy feeling that I'm like picking up into. And this is kind of what I got, like the feeling I started to have right before the camera but it clicked off. Something that you guys are about to do or wanting to do is making people uncomfortable. It could even be making you uncomfortable. Let me just see though. What does my pile one need to release at this time? Wow, do y'all see how y'all cards is coming out? The Ace of Wands. What does my pile one need to release at this time? King of Pentacles. Where are they being asked to go? Where are they being asked to go? Okay. The Page of Cups. And Temperance in reverse. Okay, girl. This is a totally different kind of message, or a different depth of message from the first one. Okay, let me take my fucking time. That's why I don't be doing these what you need to know, because it gets too deep for me. So let me see. First of all, your overall energy is coming up as the 7th chakra. So your intuition right now is sharp. It's sharp, uneasy. or uneasily sharp. Like, have you ever had your intuition be just so in tune that you start seeing shit that you know is happening, but you don't want to see that shit? Dreams a lot vivider, telling you truths, revealing insecurities possibly, or even hidden secrets of other people's actions, motives, okay? Girl. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are having very sharp dreams, visions, moments of clarity, revelation, but it's uneasily clear. It's uneasily sharp. Let me tell y'all. Some of you guys, if you're feeling confused or foggy, I have to ask, are you really confused, or are you just not wanting to pay attention to what is coming down? Sometimes what we start to see, what we start to feel, what we start to pick up on can be very uncomfortable. So what we begin to do to help coddle ourselves is distort it, okay? Or we try to look for a different meaning, one that's not so dark, so to say, one that's not so uncomfortable, one that's not so challenging. But then that leads us astray. I really feel like some of you guys, what you need to know is that it's time to start paying attention. I hate this word, but that niggling feeling. Niggling is just too close to the ER, if you know what I'm about to say. If you know, you know. But anyway, outside of that, you guys are looking very attractive. Something that you need to know is this newfound sense of, it's almost like a mean streak. I don't know if it's mean or if it's just discipline. You guys are coming up as the Queen of Swords. When you're in your Queen of Swords energy, when you're in this very disciplined, possibly even logical, motivated, dedicated. Sorry. Some of you guys could be in the military. Some of you guys just promoted. There's a new level or a new depth to you that I feel like is not planned, okay? And that has you looking very attractive. It has new opportunities coming in for you. The only thing about this energy, though, is I keep getting, and this is what was happening in the beginning. Like, it was clear, but now the way it's coming through, it's kind of, it's making me float. Let me calm it down. Some of you guys have so much energy that is pulsing through you that it can be frustrating, okay? It's so many ideas, it's so many different routes, it's so much I want to do, but it's like not even necessarily so little time. It's just like, where is my energy supposed to be focused right now? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? And I feel like for a lot of you guys, what's happening is, instead of you like walking, like picture somebody that has their eyes closed and they're frustrated, they're confused, but they're just standing still. They're like, oh, what should I be doing? What should I be doing? I know I want to do that, but what should I be doing? Versus someone that's doing the same thing, but they're actually taking steps forward. I feel like you guys are being asked during this time of being uncomfortable to continue to move, okay? To continue to move forward. This is not the time to baby step, okay? Certain answers will start to reveal themselves to you as you guys take forward steps. At the end of the day, I could hear somebody saying, well, I don't know where to go. I don't have no answers, but I don't think that's the truth. I'm sorry. I think some of you guys do have some answers. Not maybe the full scope of what you would like in order to feel comfortable, but you have a base. There's a base here with that Page of Pentacles. I see it right here. There's a base here. There is a sense of like a step one, or even just like an introduction. There is a base to what you should be doing next. It's just, do you want to do it? Some of you guys are in this place where it's like, well, I don't have the full scope to feel comfortable making that happen. But what's ending up happening is you're staying still, not going anywhere, still looking for the right moment, okay? And then you're becoming frustrated because there's so much energy that wants to be released. Why not give into that and start releasing it? We have the Lord of Swiftness, okay? The Queen of Thrones of Air, Princess of the Echoing Hills. What has been calling to you? My girl, Brianna, are you watching this? Some of you guys, there is just, and I get it, trust me, this is not me judging you, because honey, I go through this too, where especially as a creative, I know I'm very creative, okay? And sometimes you just have so many fucking ideas, so much you want to do, and then shit don't go right, or the littlest hiccup happens, then your energy gone, now you don't want to do it, now you try to focus on something else, but then your mind is always like bouncing back and forth. And I'm gonna ask about advice, because it's one thing to just say it, but it's like, what do I do about that? One thing that I feel like is coming through here separate: Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. This is all about protecting your peace and protecting your energy. Now, I was talking about this before my camera shut the fuck off, but think about it like this. Just using myself as an example. So I have this camera, my Canon 80D, and there's this part on it. The camera's not bad, the camera's really good, but there's this part on it that broke off a long time ago that in order for me to make it work, I have to put this piece of tape on it, I have to make sure it's secure and all that other shit, right? And all that other bullshit, right? But I know myself. The littlest thing can disrupt my energy. I'm working on it. For example, if I got this whole spread here, I'm ready, I got my caffeine kicking in, I'm feeling the fuck good, and then I start the video. But then because of that piece of tape, that I always continually have to do the same thing to make it work, because of that piece of tape, let's say I put it on, because sometimes I'll put it on and stick with me. Sometimes I'll put it on and then it works immediately, but other times I have to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And by the 7th time of trying to get it to work, I realize, bitch, you need to change the tape, okay? And then you gotta go and change the tape. And everybody knows when you got tape like this, it can be very hard. You gotta find the edges. It just takes up a lot of time, your energy, you're getting upset. You might have to start over. You might have lost the clip. So what I'm saying is, that's something that I've seen routinely. So what would probably be the smart thing to do? Find something better than tape. Maybe even buy another camera. Go get that part fixed. Something that I haven't done. Stop being hard-headed. It's coming through like that. This is so funny because the first message I was giving, it was very like, oh yes. Nah, it's coming through blunt now. It's blunt force right now. So basically what I'm saying is, if I care, be talking to myself, I'm like, P, if you care about your energy and you know that's something that can commonly disrupt your energy and you know how you are, why the fuck do you keep it like that? If you know that when you talk to your family about your ideas and your passions and what you want to do, if you know the first thing that's going to come out of their mouth is pessimism or their own fears, their own projections, doubt, haterism, okay, for some of y'all, why do you talk to them? Okay, so there's a bit of like a self-sabotage behavior, or just, even if it's not self-sabotage, it's like the energy is there, Power One. That's what I do want to tell y'all. There's good energy here. You guys look good. You're sharp. You got really good watery energy that is coming in. And it's so crazy because that's what I was talking about before the camera went off. There's this watery energy. There's this creative energy. There's this intuitive energy. There's this moments. Okay, I don't even want to say moment because it's not short-lived. There's this era, this period that you guys are walking into where you don't have to just sit back and choose something that's more lucrative that you're not passionate about because that's what makes sense. No, you could have it all. You could go after your desires and be happy emotionally in regards to what you're doing in life versus just doing what society says is right, you know, being a doctor to get the money but not being happy. No, this is happiness. This is true fulfillment. However, there are certain things that I feel like you guys keep around, people, places, things, certain regimens that go against that. What depletes your energy? What takes away your creativity? What causes you to doubt yourself? It could be anything. It could be focusing on the past. It could be trying to relive the past. It could be trying to fuel a fire that has already went out. It could be focusing too much on money, getting so caught up in that that you end up sacrificing other areas of yourself, such as self-care, you know, overworking to get to the bag. But then it's like now your weight loss goals is going down the drain. So it's like there's something here that is right in front of your face that can be adjusted. Now overall with this 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords, I do feel like there is let me think about this real quick. Hold up. Ooh. Okay. So I do feel like there's someone here that is still focusing on this King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So what this King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands is looking like to me is a person. It could be a past relationship. It could be a past opportunity. It could be something that you were wanting to do that was, you feel like was supposed to work out for you that didn't. a past job offer, something that you put energy into. Whatever this King of Pentacles is, you put energy into this, okay? It was promising, at least to what you thought. And the way it ended, and the way it didn't, what's the word I want to use? The way it ended and the way that it didn't follow through, it's like, I don't know, it's almost like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? But it's crazy because I'm wondering, really I'm not, because I get it, but I'm wondering why there's so much focus on what has already ended when, yes, that was an Ace of Wands opportunity. Yes, we do have the King of Pentacles. It's not giving a Page of Pentacles, it's giving a King. But we also got this Ace of Cups, this Four of Wands energy around you that is waiting to be explored, waiting to manifest for you. For some of you guys, it's already been manifesting. It's like new energy. It's a new route for you to go, but it's like there's still this maybe even bitterness or this stuck energy around this Ten of Swords. And for some of you guys, even if this is a person or whatever the fuck it is, some of y'all, it's not even that you're dwelling on it because you want it back. It's just the simple fact that you put in so much energy. Let's say if I was reading this for myself, something I could equate this to, this is just to help y'all out. I put a lot of energy into the military, okay? Even though, girl, I want to go. But a lot of energy in the military, you know, I gave up my scholarships to come, not knowing that, like, what was going to happen to me happened to me. So, you know, the ending, been through hella shit. Ten of Swords, you know, this is, I should be happy that this is moving. We're going elsewhere, okay? Going to a place that's more Ace of Cups, that is more my speed, more fulfilling emotionally, you know, more stable emotions, feeling good. But yet I'm still like, damn, the military, how they burned me, or like what I feel like went wrong, what I could have had, what if this didn't happen, how I could have progressed. Whatever this Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles is for you guys, this is done. This is done. And there's just this vibe of, can we move past this? Because what is coming in for you is a lot faster. It's a lot, I feel like it's even going to replace the passion that you felt for whatever this is. It's faster. It's more your speed. It's going to come in quicker. Will it possibly call for you to be in this Princess of Cups energy where it's like, I have to kind of start fresh a little bit, or I'm starting over? Yes, I just gave this analogy to somebody during a reading. Some of y'all names could start with an M or a B. I'm gonna just call y'all out. Monique, Brianna, are you here? Okay, anyway. But for example, when you think of like freshmen or just high school, okay? You graduate, you become a freshman, you're at the bottom of the totem pole, okay? Then you become a senior, you're at the top. Just to graduate, go to college if that's what you want to do, to be right back at the bottom. Does that take away from your worth? No, you still had hella education that came prior to this moment. It's just a part of the process. Some of you guys are graduating, okay? You graduated with this King of Pentacles. Some of you guys, this is you. You've graduated. And now you're back to being a freshman in a certain area. But don't dwell so much on, don't look at it as in, I'm starting over, or like, I mean, well, technically, or like I'm starting from square one, like everything I did prior to this moment just didn't matter. No, it did matter. It did matter. The way you guys are about to elevate, and that's what I'm gonna get into so I can really tie this together. The way you guys are about to elevate, like whatever you guys are walking into, it's not gonna take as long to achieve like it did before. Like, for example, I'm getting like someone that has graduated high school, went to college, and maybe instead of you doing like the full 4 years, like maybe you have a program that you're doing that's like only a year, or it's something like that. Y'all know what I'm trying to do, like I can't even think about it, like I don't know, community college, I don't know, but it's like a program. It's a lot faster. You're gonna be able to elevate. Just trust that this new, like where you're going, that's new, that's more stable, trust that it's gonna work out, okay? Trust. Now, that's a little ungrounded, the message, so I'm about to bring it all together. Let me pause my camera. I think I'm getting a little frantic because I know it's about to die, bitch. And if I lose one, let me tell y'all, if I lose one more, just one more, if I lose one more file, I'm shutting this shit down. Because I'm like, okay, God, do you want me to feel their energy? If some of y'all have been feeling like this, I'm like, damn, do I need to feel the energy? That's the only thing about reading. Sometimes I got to really feel the energy, but I don't be wanting to feel that shit. So, but here we are, okay? Rant over. So let me pause this, replace the battery, and I'll be right back. Okay, so, you know what's so funny, y'all? I really feel like I'm going through the energy. I used to do this a lot when I first started reading. That whoever I was talking to, I started to really go through the energy. Like if they had a stuttering problem, honey, I was stuttering. And I don't know, it's a little uncomfortable, but I'm gonna go with it, you know, because this is how I tap in. And I feel like that's the message for you guys. Something that you guys are going through or walking into is uncomfortable. But I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing. Let me see what your advice is before I keep going, because I'm gonna have to slow this message down. I see that already. With that temperance being in reverse, I feel like some of you guys might be tiptoeing because of fear or because of, separate message. So I'm talking to someone who has a tendency to tiptoe because they don't believe in themselves, or they're scared, or, you know, they're fearful. But it's like, while you're tiptoeing, for those where that message resonates, your intuition is telling you to go ahead. I don't want to say full force for some of you guys, because although it's a faster energy, I mean, we do got the 8 of Wands, it's still smart, it's still strategic. It's not just giving me an all willy-nilly type of energy. It's someone that if they really tapped in and started believing in themselves, they would know that they already kind of have the answers, and they have what it takes to move forward. You know, they have what it takes to pick up the speed just a bit, okay? You know the route. You already know ahead of time what the the speed limit is. You can do this. You've been doing this. You've done this before. So I feel like with this Princess of Cups, dang, she has nice titties. Okay, boom. With this Princess of Cups, I don't know why that came through. I just feel like, and that's giving me Cancer energy. So there could be a Cancer here that I feel like, hold up, because I'm getting foggy. Who still has control over y'all? Let me ask you, is it a parent? I feel like there's something that still has some type of control over you guys. And I'm not trying to say it like you guys just haven't been working on this. Some of y'all have been, or some of y'all might not notice that the fear of going after what you authentically want, or the fear of wearing certain clothing, or the fear of being yourself, stems from judgment that came from a certain figure in your life at a point in time. This could be a feminine figure, this could be a friend group. It's almost like there's something that makes you take a step back and slow down when really you're supposed to be ramping it up. I do feel like some of you guys, what you need to know is that boundaries are going to be needed to be put in place as you're moving into this Ace of Cups, 4 of Wands energy, because that's where you're going. We're going to new territory. Some of you guys will be moving, traveling, taking a trip. Some of you guys, if you're looking for a home or you've been wanting to move, I feel like there's good energy on a place that's not in the same area. It seems a lot farther. It's gonna take maybe like 4 to 8 hours to get there from where you're at. You're gonna find a home there. Some of you guys are walking into a new home, but it's like, I don't know, there's this foggy ass energy over here. Let me see. What's the advice for my pile one? What are you trying to tell me? Look, you see me? My God. So we have woman holding a heart. Ooh, you don't deserve my love. Okay, whether this is a love, platonic, financial situation, at the end of the day, you guys, what I'm picking up on, what you need to know, I feel like y'all intuition might be telling y'all this. Really what this is coming down to is your intuition has been telling you what needs to go, what needs to be cut out. And it's like, that's what we need to do. It may be uncomfortable, and I feel like some of you guys are distorting it, but no. Because it's almost like this energy where, you ever see movies where they're like, you gotta get rid of this person, like the murder movies, and the person that they heard the message, they know what they got to do, but they're like, no, there got to be a different way that I could cut corners so that nobody gets hurt, or this is not. This is not one of those situations. This is causing or calling for some brute force. Not saying that you got to be rude to nobody, but for some of y'all, I mean, it's just all about choosing you. So grounding this message with this woman holding a heart, there's just a lot of, what do you want? What makes you happy? What is going to bring the oomph back in life? What's bringing the color? Your intuition and this woman holding a heart are the only two cards right now that have the color. And I feel like that's what you need to be paying attention to. Those of you that have been intuitively feeling like it's time to move, it's time to expand, it's time to travel, it's time to take a trip, it's time to let somebody go. It's all right here. It's like, listen to that. Now, going back to what I was saying earlier, I do feel like there is a specific person for somebody here that, if I'm just being quite frank, does not deserve you at the least. Like, they're not appreciating you. You don't feel really safe with them. You don't feel like you could be yourself. You feel minimized, maybe even dismissed. But maybe there's a level of comfort here. Maybe there's a level of being like, okay, well, this will change one day. You know, if I just keep doing this, if I just keep, you know, or maybe, you know, maybe I'm asking for too much, even though you're not. What you're asking for is, you know, definitely feasible and it makes sense, but it's like, maybe if I calm myself down and, you know, take away from my desires and what it is that I want, maybe this will start working. And it's like, no, there's something that you're in right now that I feel like is minimizing you. Use that as the okay, go to move the fuck away from whatever that is. So let me see, what's this situation over here with this person, place, thing? I'm picking up on. We got Taurus and we got Leo energy. So some of you guys, there's a conflict of interest here. I feel like this is a relationship for some of you guys, or something that has been long standing. It's either a job that you've had for a while, a boyfriend, girlfriend that you've been with for a while, or a situationship, or even a friendship. There's a level of commitment here. There's a level of, sometimes when I think of Taurus, I think of like, they always use Cassie and P. Diddy, like how she never left P. Diddy for a while, or like it took her a long time. It's like there's such this strong commitment that even if things are going like, it's just giving disarray, it's giving disorganized, it's giving unfaithful, it's giving toxic, this Taurus energy is like, okay, I can make this work, because there's like this commitment here. But I feel like there's a conflict of interest when it comes to this commitment or this connection versus what you want, your pleasures, your fifth house energy, what it is that you desire, whether it's a specific lifestyle, a specific household, a specific day job, routine. It's like there's so much commitment to whatever's on this end, but it's like, oh my gosh, literally, you guys, I just want to go like this, like flick it off, because this is where we want to be with this Queen of Swords, this Eight of Wands, this Ace of Cups, and this Four of Wands. So I just want to know, like, what exactly is keeping my viewers stuck over here? Seven of Cups, maybe indecision. Knight of Pentacles. Some of you guys are waiting for this person, place, thing to evolve. You're like, okay, this, I know this could work. You see the potential. Even if, that's what I will say, something about this is comfortable. Like, I don't like this situation over here as a reader, but if this is as clear, like clear as mud as it is over here versus what's on this side, where it's like, okay, there's this unknown abyss, it looks good, but this is something that I know, like this is comfortable. It's like I can see why some of you guys are just here, but there's not expansive energy over here. There's expansive, big energy over here, okay? This is like going from a Page of Pentacles to a Queen of Swords. But anyway, with this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like something that's keeping you guys stuck is choosing to move slow in a situation where you should be going after it, okay? Because on this side, we have this Knight of Pentacles energy, we have the Page energy, but over here we have this Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. Those are two separate, like it's giving two different vibes. So who are y'all holding on to? What are y'all holding on to? Due to comfort, due to indecision of what will happen if you leave. Are some of you guys scared to leave somebody? Not necessarily because of them, but more so because of, okay, well, I put all this work into this person. You know, if I leave them, you know, that's great and all, like I'll break up with them, but then who's going to get them after me? They're going to get the better end of that person. I didn't put all this work into this person, you know, watered them and did all that, and now I'm just going to walk away so someone else can have them. even though you really don't even want to be here. It's like, what have you been watering? What have you been investing in that hasn't really been investing in you? I really feel that some of you guys that are thinking that this is going to resolve itself in regards to getting better, or this person evolving at a rate that meets your expectations, I'm not gonna lie, based off what I'm saying here, I don't think that's the case. I feel like you're being asked to look at everything for what it is, because you guys are very uncomfortable over here. And it's like, well, what is it? What is it? Like, and I really feel like the answer is to move off from this. It's like, okay, I'm uncomfortable here. I don't feel right, so I need to move. I need to reroute. I need to unroot myself and go elsewhere. But instead of doing that, there's just this energy of, no, if I give it time, if I just sit here like this, you know, flower that I am, the soil, it's going to get better. Like, the rain is going to come eventually. I'm going to just wait. Like, I don't want to hurt nobody, or I don't want to put myself in a situation that I may not be ready for. It's like, no, like, there is so much dead energy over here. I don't know what this is, but it's so dead. Even with this 7 of Cups. And I don't know, I kind of feel for you guys, because whatever this is, this could be like a part of your life. This could be leaving people behind. This could be leaving a job behind. You know, you've put a lot into this. This 7 of Cups is giving me the 8 of Cups energy. This is deep energy. This is stuff that you've put into before. Even if there's confusion a little bit over there, this is like, you have a very firm grasp. Even though you haven't made a singular decision. Let me try to move this in. This message is a lot deeper than what I wanted it to be. Even though you haven't made like a singular decision, you see that hand? They're like gripping the fuck out of those roots. Like, these are dead flowers. There's only so much water or so much nutrients that's going to come out of this situation. It's burnt out. So what will help my viewers move forward? I feel like there's a, look at that shit, the Knight of Wands. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, some of you guys are in a situation that is giving dull, and really the real answer and the true answer is to just move. I don't know, like, it's giving that with this Knight of Wands. Lord of Flame and Lightning, choose to get the fuck away. Like, go forward, move forward, pay attention to what it is that is dead around you, and choose to not be a part of that anymore. Like, you see this is coming up as the advice, like Knight of Wands. Get the fuck going. Instead of this, it's almost like there's this fire that's being lit underneath y'all, right? And I feel like some of you guys are like the toad in the pot, the boiling pot. You know, the toad or the frog, I don't think they realize that they're being boiled to death until they're boiled to death. Like, they just sit there. But I feel like you guys aren't being asked to do that. Some of you guys are also in an area where you're around a lot of crabs. It's giving crabs in a barrel. If y'all ever seen that analogy, or like seen a video of crabs, like when one is trying to leave, the others will try to pull them down. It's like, we don't even have to be a part of those two scenarios. Let us go elsewhere. It's almost like, what you need to know is that whatever is on this end, whatever you've been dwelling in, is dead energy. Like, you have outgrown this situation. There is no more nutrients for you to wring out. There's no more water to wring out of this rag. It's dry. We need to go elsewhere. Some of you guys, if there's a job not appreciating you, it's like, okay, move. What one person won't do, another person will. What one job won't give, another person will. It's time to stop lowballing yourself. Some of you guys, this could, like I said, this could correlate to a relationship, a business. There's a lot of lowballing energy here with this Page of Pentacles and this Princess of Cups. It's like, we can go over here, be a Queen of Swords, maybe even work for ourselves, travel out. It might be like a little risky because we're not used to having to move to a different area, having to go a little bit on the loner end of things and do things by ourselves. But it's going to work out for you. Really, there's no reason to be scared of this energy because it's in the cards for you. With this Knight of Wands, this Queen of Swords, this 8 of Wands, this Ace of Cups, 4 of Wands. Yes, most people would be scared to take this leap. But the thing about you taking this leap is that it's meant to happen for you. This is your intuition. This is God coming down and being like, this is what you need to do. Some of you guys, if you're trying to make it big, or you're trying to go out and, I don't know, I'm getting like an artist type of vibe, like someone that's trying to get noticed. You know, if you've been thinking about moving to a new city, listen, the energy is here. It's like this is meant to happen. So don't be scared of moving away from this dead ass energy. 7 of Cups, you have a lot of opportunities right now. Pay attention to your intuition. Really ground yourself. Pick something, go after it, okay? Let me see. Whew, I'm floating with this message. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
You about to leave?
Yeah.
Sorry. I can hear me.
Love it.
Me too. Let me pause it real quick. I'm gonna give you a hug. Love you. What's wrong? Oh my gosh.
Just like that. Love it too.
My nose must not work. I don't know. Okay. So we have emo, emotional drama queen. You know what's crazy, y'all? And I think that's what I've been trying to say. As blunt as this message has been, it's been kind of slow. Let me tell y'all why. Because I feel like there's part of me that's like, Paige, you just can't say that. But I'm not gonna lie. Something that's happening for some of y'all, I think you might be the main culprit, because with this emo, emotional drama queen, there is literally something that you have more control of in order to turn it around. It's just when you recognize what it is that you have to do, you try to distort it and you try to say, nah, there must be a better way. But no, that is the way. And you just need to do it, okay? Sorry, y'all. I love y'all, but this is giving that. This is like, I don't know, the answers are coming to you. It's just, I don't know if maybe you don't want to hear it. I don't know. Mental health issues, mood swings. Okay? Some of you guys, I'm not going to lie, the environment that you're in, it's not, like if you've been feeling more agitated or you've been feeling more, like just shaky in a way, like not actual shaking, but like, I just keep thinking of someone in a pot and they're like, the pot is starting to boil and they're like, oh my fucking God, what is that? There's like a rolling boiling happening. I feel like that's not your cue to try to look around and see, okay, how can I stay in the pot? No, it's like, we need to get out. Oh, look at this, YOLO, you only live once. It's like, no. Let this uncomfort, this agitation, this sour feeling, this depleted energy, allow this to be what is the sign for you to go into a different era, go into a different part of life, okay? Lord Jesus. Let's see. Messages for my pile one. I was not expecting this reading to be like this. Messages for my pile one. I feel like these came out too fast, but I'm gonna go with it. So we have the Rose Rabbit. What dreams are in your heart? Vast realms of new ideas are opening up and abundance and blessings surround you. Go explore the possibilities that have captured your attention and your imagination. It's time to plant seeds of trust and prosperity. I offer the lesson to face your fears or remain stuck. Literally, Rose Rabbit. Use nature to sharpen your intuition, as now is the time you must jump into action and make your move. Okay, boom, this was meant to come out. It's like some of y'all are choosing to be a Page of Pentacles when you could be a Queen of Swords or even a King of Pentacles. This is a comfort. This is comfortable, and it's time to realize that. It's time to step out the comfort zone. And if you don't want to, you know, that's cool and all, but you're going to be stuck in this dead-ass energy. Dang, I know that came out very strong. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, this really wasn't how I started the reading. Like, I'm still in a good mood, you know, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe the way I was given the message the first time, because it was more light. It was more, okay. Nah, they was like, nah, you need to ramp that shit up. I'm like, okay, thank you. But for real, y'all, you know I love you, but this is what it is. I ain't gonna lie to you. Blue Hummingbird, you are capable of amazing feats. Use your energy wisely, keeping yourself nurtured physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Bring more joy and playfulness into your routine and enjoy the sweetness of life. Defend your boundaries. Look at that with this 7 of Wands. Defend your boundaries as you move into new realms of your spiritual journey. You guys are literally outgrowing a lot, okay? And as you do that, you know, that's gonna piss people off. Not only is it gonna make you uncomfortable, it's gonna make other people uncomfortable, okay? But it's like, know your boundaries and defend them. Some of you guys need to watch a course on boundaries and how to have good boundaries. Anything is possible as you maneuver in many different magical ways. You are the light in the darkness. That's what I'm saying. Listen, your story, if y'all were to tell somebody like, hey, I got this, like, you know what? This is just an example. I feel like I should move to California to go pursue acting. Now, if most people say that, some people gonna be like, are you sure you want to do that? But for y'all, I'm telling you, for somebody here, what you are feeling that's coming down, it's coming down from God. You got to know that. Now, this is not for everybody. This is for some of y'all. Those that are tapped in, I'm talking to y'all. It's like when you're being led by God, you know, some people might not understand it, but it's meant to happen for you. So it's going to work out. So just go. Oh my God, just go. Any other advice from my viewers? Okay. We have the creative. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this card before. Number one. Number one, bitch. You're number one. He was number one, okay? The active yang principle, strength, tenacity, dynamism, I think that's right. Inspiration, heaven, masculinity, authority, the father. Y'all are being asked to push into that energy. And that might be why, because maybe y'all was coming through while I was doing the intro. Because did y'all hear me when I said, oh, the dick is hard or it's getting soft? Okay, anyway, that phallic energy, that creative energy, that Ace of Wands here, it's like, yeah, there might have been something that you thought you were meant to do before, or something that you put a lot of energy in that you thought was going to be promising. It's like, why are you still holding on to that? It's dead. Like, I wish y'all could see this Seven of Cups. It's dried out. Have y'all ever watched my video about how to, I don't know, lighten your lips for those that smoke? And I was like, it's burnt out. I really want y'all to see this because this is what it's giving. You see how hard, like, girl, them flowers is dried up. Find a new bouquet. One more. Messages from my viewers. The Well, number 48. Seeking truth, wisdom, insight, intuitive knowing, return to the source, getting to the bottom of things. It's time to look at it. I feel like, you know what? I'm going to just say it and then we getting off. Some of y'all know what the fuck you supposed to be doing. Some of y'all know. I'm not saying you know the full picture, but you know there's a base here. It's just, why don't you want to do it? And you know, I can't tell you why you don't want to do it besides, you know, comfort. But you gotta get past that. That's that. Sometimes we got to be real with ourselves. Like, that's the part that I can't really teach everybody to do. Because I get it. It's uncomfortable. But that's where you have to be like, damn, where am I kind of sabotaging myself? Like, where am I distorting what's coming through? Where am I lying to myself? It's uncomfortable. But it's like, that's what needs to be done. But I can't teach that. I can't teach it. Okay? We have do the damn dishes. Soaking is not fucking washing. You see what I'm saying? It's like, do the damn thing. Like, do it. Like, actually get that shit done. Just letting it soak. Just sitting there trying to find, oh, you know, I know I should probably leave this situation alone. But you know what, Jerry? I know Jerry got potential to be a good man. So I'm going to stick it around. You know, I'm going to stick beside him. That's mine. No, it's like, soaking is not fucking washing. Sitting and just being in there in the soap and just... Y'all, it's not washing. Wash them bitches, okay? Move, go. It's time to get the fuck on, okay? Let me just see what awaits you besides all this good ass energy. It's such a great situation with this Queen of Swords, this Eight of Wands, and this Ace of Cups, and this Four of Wands. Way better than anything that you've ever had prior. We have nourishment, exactly. It's time to clear out the bullshit and go into a place that is more nourishing. There's nothing over here. There's more over here, okay? Woo, I'm sorry. I'm getting frustrated. Not frustrated, but like, I'm like getting hyped. Like, this is the type of energy that I feel like if I was a motivational speaker, I would be in there like, do you just want to be, do you want to settle for mediocrity? Or do you want to be a bad bitch? That's this type of energy. That's what it's giving me, like motivational speaker type shit. So I think what I'm going to do is let me pull y'all one more fucking card. Some of y'all need that though, because I'm cussing like hell. Let me see one card. I'm gonna see what I want to pull. We have basil. some of you guys can struggle with anxiety. So let's see, number 24. I don't know why intuitively I just felt like I should pull that one. So this message might not be for everybody, but let's see. There is growth to be found in helping others achieve the same goal. In India, a leaf of holly basil is placed on the forehead of the deceased to ensure that Vishnu will see them and welcome them into heaven. By giving your time and energy to others, you will draw the same good energy that you are giving away towards yourself. What? Oh, I'm sorry. That's for some of y'all. But for a lot of y'all need to be selfish, but I'm gonna still read this. Let me see. They're like, that's why you shouldn't have just pulled it. Well, you're due to set out on a journey, be it physical or spiritual, so be ready for change in your life. In Italy, pots of basil are left on windowsills to indicate that guests are welcome. And in Tudor England, basil was given as a gift to ensure safety while traveling. Drawing this card suggests that you're inviting in a change of scenery. Be sensible about your decisions and your feet will lead you safely where you need to go. Okay, yeah. Boom. On target. It's like maybe you're not welcoming or giving energy to people. It could be to this new life that you're trying to actually walk into and manifest. Open the fucking door for that shit. It's time to open the windows, let that new air in. Okay, it's getting funky, it's getting stale, it's stifling up in here, it's suffocating. Let's open up them windows. Let's get some new energy, okay? So yes, pile 1, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates. I'll see you guys down below. What's up, pile 2? So I just got back from working out. I'm feeling good. But one thing that I will say, again, always take what resonates, leave the rest. Y'all know y'all life better than I know it, okay? I ain't got up in this beast, okay? But anyway, somebody here, and trust me, no judgment, because I know the feeling. It's still something that I'm working on. Something that somebody needs to know here is learn how to not overshare. Because for somebody, it's doing more harm than good. It's one thing talking to somebody that you can actually trust. It's another thing overindulging with strangers that may have hidden intentions or just intentions that won't suit your healing process or just your journey. There's just this strong urge to learn how to not overshare. And trust me, people, it's hard, okay? Even for me, for those where that message will resonate, I have to, like, it's something that I actively have to work on. Like when I'm talking, like I literally have to shut myself up or like redirect the conversation. Like it's not just something that happens where I'm like, okay, like it just happens in my mind. No, I have to literally talk myself off that ledge. Like, okay, I see where this situation is going. This person is, you know, they're not respecting the first boundary or the first 5, you know, and I know P, I know you want to overshare. I know you just want to lay it all out so that maybe they would stop asking you questions. But you, my friend, don't need to do that. Because for me, it never ends well. It always makes me feel like, almost like exposed, like I exposed myself, like I literally just took my top off and everything else. I know that was a little, like, you know, that was a lot, but it can really feel, oh, I don't want to trigger nobody, so I'm not going to say what I feel like it feels like to me, but it just feels so bad. It doesn't feel good. Like it just feels like I'm being exploited or like touched inappropriately. I just don't like the feeling, okay? But anyway, so those that are healing from specific situations, especially since I just said what I said, it could be, you know, sexual, let me not say it out loud. It could be SA or anything of that nature, or just regardless. Start asking yourself at this point in time, how do you feel about certain things? Because at the end of the day, even regardless of what I say, I know that sometimes we're just not in a place to be able to act or be a certain way. For example, I knew that there was a time while I was healing that it was not good for me to just invite people in, be social. Like it just wasn't, because I was still healing from stuff. I was still having a hard time differentiating between my triggers and, you know, other things, and it just wasn't a good time. Now, granted, I'm all about growth, so I'm not talking about being comfortable and just, you know, staying stagnant. No, definitely challenge yourself on your healing journey, but also know what you can take and what it's just not the time. Like, Some people go into periods where it's just not the time for them to be in a relationship. It's just not the time for them to try to have new friends. It's just not the time, okay? So know when it's not the time for you, okay? So let's see. What does my pile 2 need to know? I also feel like some of you guys, someone's name could be Brianna here. Some of you guys have been wondering, when am I gonna meet my soul tribe? And I think that's why that message also came out. It's just like, maybe you want people to be able to connect with. You're like, sometimes you feel cool by yourself, but it would be nice to have people around that just get it, okay? Your soul family. And there's just this energy. Some of you guys are walking into meeting people that are a part of your soul tribe so that you don't have to feel like you don't have trusting people to be able to indulge with. It's better, what's the word? It's better company coming in for you guys. But let me see. What do my pile 2s need to know? Look at that shit. You saw that? Listen, look at this. Why does it say trusting tricksters? I'm telling you, some of you guys have been, it's like the wrong crowd is either around you, or there's just like a sense of, I don't know. I don't want to say exploitation, but some of you guys just have good intentions, pure intentions when you talk about certain things, and other people have a tendency to like misconstrue that. Not that we're trying to make you a victim, but I wonder. Let me just read this shit. Let me shut up. Number 6, trusting tricksters. Okay, for some of you guys, this is a relationship or something to do with a Gemini. We have the trickster's only power is your trust. You are always free to withdraw it. Tell me we ain't on par. Tell me, because I was just talking to y'all. This is going in line with that first message of you don't have to overshare. That's what I had to tell myself. I had to start teaching myself, like, Paige, why do they need to know that? Why do you have to explain yourself? Okay, or even especially in situations where there's drama. Okay, so what? They believe that story. What difference is it going to make for you to talk to these people who you don't know, you don't vibe with, just so you could tell your side of the story and they could, what, believe you and know the truth? Okay, and you don't even like them. You don't even know these people. Why do it matter? Just let everybody think what they want. You don't care regardless. You don't have to. You don't have to trust certain people. You don't have to talk about certain things. And that's something that like I said, I'm still learning. Sometimes I have to sit there and be like, okay, now why the fuck you gotta say that? Even when I want to talk to y'all. Like if I want to tell y'all where I've been and be like, oh, by the way, you guys, you know, I'm sorry that I've been gone. Bitch, fuck that. Why you gotta say that? You just been gone because you've been gone. You don't have to overindulge. Okay, you don't have to do that. So, I mean, sometimes I will, but I'm just saying, like, you don't have to do shit. Power 2, for real. But stay black and die. Okay, you might not be black, but what I'm saying is you don't have to do nothing you don't want to do, okay? Start recognizing that. Some of you guys hang yourself by oversharing. And you know, like I said, there's no judgment because, honey, been there, done that. Still kind of do it, but recognizing it and trying to learn ways actively that you can mitigate from this type of situation. Key. I'm telling you, it's been a life changer. I'll watch videos. Obviously I have a therapist. I'll talk to her. I'll ask her, you know, be honest with yourself. Do you know you overshare? Be honest about that shit. You know who y'all need to watch? What's her freaking name? Kelly Stamps. She was talking about it one day. Watch Kelly Stamps. Some of you guys might really like her channel. What else do my pile 2 need to know? Ooh, y'all got some good stuff coming in because I just got drawn to another deck. We have radical curiosity, seeing as if for the first time every time. I feel like, real quick, hold on. Girl, my knees is hurting, so the way I just got up, I had to move real slow. Give me 1 second because I want to grab this deck. You know, sometimes with this card, I get mixed messages. Sometimes I look at somebody that might be seeing the problem, the issue, or seeing the actual situation, but they always act shocked when it turns out a certain way. They saw it happening. They know the person's intentions. They get it. They see the red flags, but yet when it happens, they're like, oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh. As if seeing for the first time. As if you didn't already see this shit coming. Start paying attention to what people show you. Believe that, okay? Well, not always, you know, because some people put on fronts, but there's something here about when they show you who they really are, Believe that shit, okay? I don't know why, y'all. I talked to Pile 1 about this. I am not trying to be as blunt as I'm being, but you know, I just gotta free. I gotta be free in this reading, but it's coming out so like bow, 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 bow. I don't know. It could just be the energy. I need to see what my Aries placement is doing right now, or like where Aries is at in my chart, because there's just this energy, okay? But also, radical curiosity. Some of you, there's something here about romanticizing life again. Y'all, let me tell y'all, romanticizing my life no matter where I was at and looking at everything and just being like, this is good. Like, honey, let me tell y'all real quick. People don't know. Like, of course, I like nice things just like the next person. But, honey, I remember when I was transitioning and I had to leave that toxic environment and I was sleeping on just a futon, had a room to myself. Honey, that was the best thing since sliced bread. I'm like, oh, I got a place to lay. I'm living the life because I could be somewhere else. I could still be at that house. Honey, I was ready to live in my car before I lived with that girl, okay, that person. But, you know, that might not be luxury to a lot of people, but it was for me because I know how to make it work. I'm the type of person that'll have a spa treatment and, honey, I'll go get a little, let me see, a little bowl, big one. Like one of those paint bowls, honey, put some Epsom salt, put my feet in it. Okay, I might not be able to take a bath, but honey, I'm gonna go in that shower and, you know, give me some type of exfoliants and make it work as if I'm in my luxury bath, doing my luxury routine. It's the little things. Or like when I would go and ride my bike and just look outside in nature, it didn't matter what was going on. Well, it did a little bit, but I was able to be like, damn, like, look at this. Like, I'm blessed. Like, that's rich energy to me. Being able to go and do what you want when you want to, being able to leave a situation and provide for yourself, even if it's rocky. I got myself out of that toxic ass situation. I got away from that energy. That was a blessing. Okay, I was on the up and up. Yes, I was in a situation where I was on the futon, but it doesn't matter. I knew where I was going. I was on the up and up. I had a new car. I was in line to get my dream apartment, in which I'm in right now, which was the dream back then, but now I'm dreaming a little bit bigger, you know what I'm saying? But all of that was coming up. And I would just be like, damn, like, a bitch is rich, okay? Like, look at this. Like, I get to go outside when I want to. It's sunny. Look at the lake. Look at nature. I'm connected. Like, I got this YouTube channel. I'm able to be free in certain ways and express myself, okay? Just like that. Didn't that sound like, oh, shit, oh, okay, P, okay, P? But what really did I just explain? Like, outside, my situation where I lived in a 1-bedroom, but the way I romanticized it, it was like, more juicy, okay? That, for a lot of y'all, is gonna help manifest what it is that you want in the long run, or like your end goal, okay? Because romanticizing my life and being thankful like that, being in the luxurious energy, okay? Taking good care of myself. Honey, I could really run it down. I might have to make a video about how to romanticize your life because, honey, that is what helped. I don't know. It really helped me manifest and get into alignment with what it was that I was asking God for. Treating my body like the temple it is, okay? And then God was like, okay, I see you ready. I see you ready to be a boss. Let me pop, pop, bless you, pop, pop, bless you, sprinkle it down, a little razzle dazzle, and boom. It was just, I don't know. Not everybody's gonna understand what I'm saying. Do y'all be watching me when y'all be driving? I feel bad for some of y'all because I feel like sometimes, like, you could watch me without watching the screen, but sometimes, y'all know I talk with my hands a lot, so you gotta watch the screen. But don't if you're driving. But I be wondering, like, where y'all be at when y'all be watching my readings. But I don't know, there's something about that here. So moving on. I need to know a message from my pile 2. Okay, somebody's gonna be getting some good news because her ears, she has elf ears, and I don't know why, but you know, her ears are big. It really, really, really just stuck out to me. Some of you guys are gonna get an idea or you're gonna hear news. I don't know if it's like hearing in regards to an idea comes to you and you listen. I just thought of Pocahontas with the willow, the grandma, but then also, ooh, and like the wind. Some of you guys go outside. This is a magical pile because I could talk to y'all about this stuff. Not everybody understands what I'm saying, but I go outside and I get answers. Like the wind blows, the trees sway, and wait, what song is that? and the wind blows and the trees swing. I don't know, girl, but and it just be like answers, okay, clarity, ideas. I get freaking motivated. I get creative going outside, but not even just going outside, just doing stuff, okay? Watching movies, walking outside, looking at the little bugs on the ground. You just never know what can give you inspiration. And something about this pile, you're being asked to expand, okay? You don't have to do nothing super luxurious to get yourself in alignment with your goals. It's just the simple fact of romanticizing life, looking for the meaning. You don't have to, for example, some people feel like they have to have all these extravagant things. I mean, granted, I don't know your spiritual journey, but just listen to me. Like, take the example. Like, oh, you have to do this crazy ass routine before you get started on a reading, or you have to know this, you got to do that, you got to blah, blah, blah. But it's like, how are you going to know just how gifted you are if you don't just go outside and just see how things can just come to you, how they could just flow to you? Some of y'all could get messages just by walking outside, okay? And it's crazy how this is coming out. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but this is a gift. Like, this is something, like, some of you guys are just naturally gifted. And I know they say everybody has these natural gifts, but no, what I'm talking about is some people, let's just really call a spade a spade. Not everybody is gifted the same way. Not everybody is gifted at tarot. There are some tarot readers, and let's just talk about it. You know what I'm trying to say. They just might not got it like that, okay? I'm not saying that they don't have a message to give, but some people just don't got it like that, okay? But you guys have something where it's so natural that other people, they might have to find meaning by just using a tarot deck because it's hard for them to go outside and get messages. They don't know how to connect like that, or they just naturally don't tap in tune like that. They're not in tune like that. You guys are. Take advantage of that shit. You guys can walk outside and there's magical energy outside. I don't know what specifically it is for y'all, like especially those in music. There's sometimes, especially when I used to do poetry, where I go outside and there were certain beats that came to my mind. This is one of those piles. Not everybody's gonna understand this pile, but I feel like someone who's naturally creative, they're gonna get what I'm talking about. There's like so much inspiration around you. You don't have to have nothing super extravagant to get your idea off the ground. But I digress. Her ears, they're big. They're giving what they need to give. They're giving, I'm listening, okay? That's what they're giving. And I just feel like something is about to come down. I keep getting something about a song or a tune or a lyric or a verse. There's something that's about to come to you. Like I said, I don't know if it's necessarily a song, something that you want to write, a book. It's an idea, okay? It's giving poetry, a novel, a verse, an idea about music, what you want to do next, how you want to promote something. It's coming down. Listen to it, okay? Please. This pile, I really have to talk to y'all. When this shit comes to you, do not think that it's too big for you to achieve. It came to you for a reason. This is coming to you for a reason. For a lot of other people, it's too big. It's too big to even fathom how that could happen. But for you, it came to you from source because you're connected like that. Listen to that. That ain't gonna be for everybody. Don't force the message. But you know who you are. You know who you are. Anyway, we have 9, bury me. Take some time for yourself. We have ignite. Opportunities flowing in, okay? Period. This might be my pile. A message that I was telling myself, you know, I love to come on here. I get into these rotations where I overwork. I want to give the most. I want to make sure I'm providing the most, but I always tend to forget about myself, fall off a little bit, and I have to reset myself. Something that I'm doing for December is when I wake up in the morning, make you the first priority, P. And I don't give a fuck how that sound to everybody, but from somebody who has a tendency to put everybody else before them. Wake up, I'm like, oh, let me make sure I have Patreon a post before. No. What do you need, P? What do I need? You know what I need, P? Thank you for asking. I need some coffee, or I need some tea. You know what? Bitch, you ain't drinking water. Go get some water. What you need? I need to work out. That's how you start your day. Make sure you do you before you go out trying to give it to everybody else. You got to make sure your cup is flowing. Everybody like to say, oh, it's narcissistic. Just shut up. Y'all just throwing around the word at this point. Like, shut up. Loving on yourself and making sure, especially when you're someone that overgives, overshares, making sure that you are taken care of. so that you could really, I feel like for me, when I put myself first in that way, it really helps set the tone for the boundaries for the rest of the day. I don't know, it does something for me. It really gives me life. So just wanted to share that. I can't remember what I was about to say after that, but let's move on. What's the current energy around you? For my pile 2, what do they need to know? Ooh, don't hide from me. Community. Ooh, y'all got friends coming in. But we got to get rid of this other community first. Okay, they're like, okay, don't force it, don't force it. Let me see. Tell me more. Sacrifices. I forgot. Hangman was y'all first card, of course. Sacrifices needing to be made in order to obtain what it is that you truly desire. This is not going to be for everybody. Some of you guys have already made the adjustments. Some of you guys are keeping company around you that just doesn't fit the mold. Let's really talk about it. This is that pile. I gotta be very blunt. When you look around, I'm not trying to say that everybody has to, well, no, I don't know. I'm on a different wavelength right now. I feel like for me, you gotta be doing something with your life. I'm sorry, I'm in that position. I'm like, you have to be doing something in your life. You have to be on my level or above to be someone that I'm really just talking to on a daily basis. And I know that's gonna sound some type of way for somebody, but I don't care, because there's been too many times where I have lowered my standards, whether it be relationships, whether it be friendships, and guess who always ends up butthurt? I'm tired of being traumatized about shit. It's time to raise the bar, okay? Period. So I feel like if there's anyone here that is in the process of just trying to kind of remove themselves from a certain stigma, environment that they used to be attached to, you know, good for you. Patience is a virtue. You are, by doing that, that is setting the tone for new friendships to come in. Because somebody here is meant to have like some friends, like literally, like, I don't know if everybody's meant to have like close friends. These look like 2 close people to you, 3 close people to you, a girl group, boss group, okay? It's giving that. Yeah, especially for my feminines, like 2 other feminines that are like equally just as ambitious as you. They're not going to be jealous, competitive. You guys will motivate each other. If there is competition in the group, it's good competition. It's not giving the toxic kind. It's just giving, we work hard. I see you working hard, so I'm going to try to work hard too. It's giving that. So let's see. What are the messages you want me to tell pile 2 about their soul tribe? Who is their soul tribe? Oh shit. So we have the 4, I do believe that's a 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. They're not born. These are people that, like, this is the type of friend group that when you go out, you're not the only one that has money. You're not the only one that wants to go do something different. They don't want to do the same old shit. This is the type of energy. Someone I'm talking to, you're like, I'm tired of doing the same stuff. Like, I want to, let's go to a coffee shop. Like, let's go to a cheese and wine tasting, okay? Let's go to a tea tasting. Let's go to an opera. Y'all, I went to this Shakespeare play. It was so good. I like operas too, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go do something different. Let's expand. Let's do different shit. Let's go ride horses, okay? Your soul tribe are people that are gonna bring you out of your comfort zone and probably feed the desires that you've had, like where if you guys have been wanting to do different shit that a lot of people around you don't do, they're gonna want to do that, okay? And they're also gonna expand your mind and make you think of other things that you might want to do. Some of y'all, like myself, y'all want to go to, is it Vegas, and go and eat on top of that. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's like the something in the sky. It's like where you eat in the sky. Like, you want to do adventurous shit, okay? Maybe skydive, maybe, I don't know, go snowboarding, who knows? So I feel like these are people that are very ambitious, very fun. They're not boring, and they like to do different stuff, and they're gonna help pull you out of your comfort zone. They're not leeches. That's something that's big coming through here. 2222. Some of y'all be with people and it's like you always the one that got money for whatever reason. The other person don't ever got money, okay? Or like if you want to go on a vacation, everybody's like, yeah, let's go on the vacation. But then when the time comes, don't nobody got the funds, don't nobody got the time, it never falls through. Like, no, you got people that are actually gonna match that, okay? Match that energy to want to explore and do different things. And even motivate you guys, especially for those that are pursuing certain degrees. These may be people, I'm not getting that they do the same thing as you. Like if you're a nurse, they're a nurse. It's more like if you're a nurse, they're a dentist. Or if you're a nurse, one could be like a fashion designer. One could be like, whatever they're doing, it doesn't matter whether it's like corporate or not, they're successful in that. Like, they're successful. Let's keep it at that. So when will they meet them? Ooh, they money gonna be together. Passion ignited. It's coming soon. Ace of Wands, that's fast energy. One more card for when will they meet them? What will the energy be like? Ah, yes. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is coming in fast. When you, okay, some of y'all, it's just coming in fast. That's just all I could tell you. But for a lot of y'all with this solitude card, if you're in a place right now where you're just like, I just need to go to myself. Like, you're in the process of making those sacrifices. You're like, I need to just be alone. I don't want to be around these people. I want to do something different. Like, you've been really trying to tap in with your intuition because you know certain changes need to be made in order to get what it is that you want. At that time, that's when this is rolling in. It seems like you're going to be in a place of reflection, really like homing in with yourself, focusing on self, focusing on what your intuition is telling you, and really like getting rid of distractions so that that can become or come more into focus. Like for example, you see how you're seeing everything right now on the screen? What I see for you is like, you see how that's blurry, but it comes into focus and everything else kind of blurs up. That's kind of what I see happening for you guys. Let me not put this on you though, this Eight of Swords. And maybe it's coming from a time where you guys do feel anxious. You just feel stuck. Okay, this stuck energy is what's actually going to help manifest this. What I mean by that, a lot of times when we start to get stuck, or a lot of times when we start to get frustrated with our situation, that is a sign that change is about to happen. Because a lot of times when you start getting mad and you're just pissed the fuck off and you're like, oh, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. That's when you start shaking and baking. That's when you get the ball rolling. So I do feel, let me see. One of these friends could be a Virgo, possibly a Gemini or an Aquarius, Leo. I don't know, the word September came through, but September already passed. But you know, you never know. Some of you guys, Aries season of next year is sometime during next year. Why is this coming out? I didn't even mean to grab this deck, but it just came to me. Let me pull one more. What are you trying to tell? What does Pile 2 need to know about this new friend group? Ooh, one of them's names might be Elizabeth, Liv, Lizzie. Someone likes the color green. We have Truth. A lot of you guys have been through some really bad connections, or there's just this energy of not really having people around you, maybe even growing up without a family, a support group. That's changing, okay? Whatever this is big. And I feel like between possibly December and next March, April, you may be meeting them. Or they may come into focus, like you may not talk to them, but I don't know. Y'all know when you have people in class, like there could be a bunch of people in class with you and you never know. One of them people back there could be your husband, wife, best friend, but you know, you don't talk to them right up front, like the first day or the first 2 months. You know, it might be down the line. You'd be like, oh, you was in my class this whole time, but you know, I just now had a conversation with you and you cool as fuck. And then, you know, things, you know, they grow. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. I feel like you guys are going to meet this person or these persons during a time where you may be studying. I don't know why I just heard studying abroad. That's for some of you guys. But it's almost like you're seeking some type of knowledge. It could be college. It could be a program where you're trying to get your master's degree, of course. I don't know, an internship for some of you guys, a spiritual group. It seems like there's this group here, or there's a common goal that everyone is kind of going towards. For example, people that are trying to get a degree. There's a common goal to get this degree, but there's an institution, being the college or the school, and there's different, you know, courses that could be taken. Not everybody's doing the same shit, but the end goal is the end goal. I feel like you're going to meet people during that time. Yakini, are you watching this? Okay, you might be meeting some really prominent people when you transition to college, okay? Let me read this real quick. White Dove, this is how I know there's new fresh energy coming in for y'all. And ain't y'all been wanting that? Some new fucking fresh energy. I get it. BFK, those initials can mean something to somebody here. We have, you are truly one of the most gentle and giving persons on the planet. I felt that. To soar, learn when to move your wings. Oh, let me read that again. To soar, learn when to move your wings and when to allow the wind to support you. We were talking about the wind, wasn't we? Let go of turmoil and find peace within you. Often chaos happens just before dreams come true. I help you release trauma stored deep in your cellular memory and bring emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual healing. What you are looking for is just around the corner. I just had the most gruesome visual of someone squeezing like a cyst or something and really having to really squeeze it to get to the bottom of it. I can't remember what it's called that comes out last, but after all the pus, the fluid, you know, the blood starts coming out at that time, and that's when you know it's kind of like, it's like ready. There is something that's been like underneath the surface that has been needing to be popped, drained, and that's just painful. When someone's doing that, ooh, that's painful. Or like, have y'all ever had a Charlie horse or caught a cramp during basketball and then the trainer's like, oh, hey, McClendon, I got that for you. Like, oh, no, like, you don't gotta touch me, like, cause that shit hurts. Yeah, they're rubbing out the cramp and they're taking care of the issue, but that hurts, okay? So I feel like when you guys are going through a period, or some of you guys might be going through this now, where there's this period of like, oh my gosh, like, why is this coming up? Why do I feel like I'm releasing all over again? It's because it's that last little bit of residue that is being expelled from your body, from your soul, from your spirit, to allow this new light ass energy to come in. Some of you guys, I just got Bag Lady, Erykah Badu. You've been traveling a little bit heavy. You gotta travel light, honey, wherever you're going next. So let me see other messages for my pile 2 to be aware of. Okay, bitch, I was in there. Private investigator. Inspector Gadget, mechanical. Oh wow, thinking logically and without emotion. Okay, there's an air sign or someone that's carrying this King of Swords energy that I feel like has their mind on you or is trying to seek information about you, might even be watching you. They could have, not my camera cutting off. Somebody here could have the job of a cop. We have, you're playing with fire, check yourself. Go all in or get the fuck out. It's giving that. So some of you guys just know it's time to literally take off, okay, into this. I literally am seeing this white light, and you know, when you go into the white light, I mean, who the fuck really knows what's over there? You don't know, but it's better than where you left, okay? It's just really time to trust and move, okay? So let me see other messages. We have second chances. Some of you guys are gonna have a redemption period in your connections, relationships, life in general. A second chance to redeem and move into an energy that is way better than what you just came out of, or move into better friendships. It's like you might have had a real sucky ass best friend, and in this chapter there's someone that's coming through that's gonna really allow you to have a different perspective around people and the trust, okay? You are the prize. Act like it. Period. Okay? Period. So let me see. It's time to up the price and add tax. Okay? Period. Let me see. Any other last messages for my pile 2? What do they need to know? Fertility, the Empress. Okay, you guys are walking into a very abundant period, okay? Very fertile energy. Some of you guys, this could have to do with a child. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I think we did see the Ace of Wands, didn't we? Some of y'all might be birthing a person, a child. Somebody's pet is about to have babies. I don't know why I just had to say that. But anyway, there's just this very fertile energy around the path ahead, okay? Use it wisely, but also embrace that shit, okay? I'm cussing hella. I don't know why. There's just this energy. Who's from New York here? I don't know why I just had a flash of New York. The Bronx. I just thought of Cardi B. But, yeah, this period, I'm not gonna lie, some of you guys are gonna see that your hair is growing a lot faster. For others, y'all gonna be cutting y'all hair off. You see? Could be to shoulder length, because you might notice that there's dead ends. It just seems like you see how this is? It seems like there's this part where the hair is looking real luscious, it's colorful, it looks healthy, and then there's the outside. Yes, it's the branches, I get it, but I'm seeing it more of as like dead ends, stuff that just does not need to go into this chapter with us. We grew, we learned, we get it. There's wisdom there, there's history there, but it just does not need to go with us to this next chapter, because this next chapter is about you and your life. Some of you guys are releasing the expectation of others, and it's almost giving me the energy of, okay, yes, mom, I used to listen to you, I get it, but now I'm walking into a period where I want to start my own family. Like, you're my mom, but now I'm about to be the mom. You know, I need to do things for myself. And that's where I'm really feeling like that's where y'all need to go. What do you want? What do you want to do for yourself? So let's see. Girl, I'm getting so lifted on these messages. Like, I'm talking, but then I start getting lifted. It's like, oh, that's how I know I'm channeling. Let me see. Focusing on what's going to give you long-term success. Maybe even starting a savings account or some type of account that's going to earn money as you go. I don't know. Some of you guys have been looking into a CD, other investments, but let's see. What area of your life should you be focusing on right now? For my pile 2, what area of your life should they be focusing on? Some of you guys do something with plants, or you're like, you study plants or something like that. You study something. We have number 5. Okay, that's giving 5 as in Leo energy. It's giving 5th house. What do you want? What do you desire? Where is your creativity trying to take you? Do you want to have kids? Do you have kids? Okay. Friendships. What is your inner child saying? What does it want? Period. It's like that house, that's y'all homework. Go see what the 5th house means for you. But 5th house energy, Leo energy, that's where the focus should be moving forward. It's all about you. It's all about what makes you happy. It's all about this bright light energy, which is crazy because this 5th house energy is giving me what I was talking about earlier. Like, not everybody's going to understand what I was saying about this, that gifted ass energy, that creative ass energy. But that, I don't know, to me, I think that's a blessing to be able to feel that, to be able to literally go outside, hear something, and just get inspired and creative and come up with these ideas that in the long term just turn out to be, I don't know, in some cases lucrative, but also just very successful. So, it's like y'all got the key to success. You just got to, you know, tap into that and really take flight. But yes, pile 2, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below. Pile 3, I just decided to get on here before even organizing because I'm not sure if this, I don't know what this message is going to be. For the other pile, well, at least for pile 2, I got like a vibe. But lead card, let's see. What exactly do you need to know right now? I do feel like for a lot of you guys, there's something around confirmation on what needs to be released. Okay. Ooh, actually, what sacrifices need to be made right now for my pile 3? 5 of Wands. Okay. What does my pile 3 need to know? Some of you guys, there's this energy of, who am I to tell you not to be bitter? But if you have been indulging in a lot of drama, a lot of gossip, you know, what they say is low vibrational, too much, there might be a need to take a step back from that. Take a step back from competing or always thinking people are trying to compete with you. Take a step back from the drama. For others of you, this could literally be a situation that is always just, it's always so dramatic. The people around you always bringing drama to you, even if you're not in it. Sometimes we just got family that always got stuff going on, okay? Or we work at a job that it's just always some bullshit going on. And in the best way that you can, there is this energy here of what you need to know is that, and I feel like this has been a collective message, better boundaries. Some of you guys, this situation, it's a little, I'm not going to say impossible for you to get out of, but for some of you guys, this is a job that you don't have any plans on leaving anytime soon, or maybe you live with your parents and there's just always drama. Whatever this is, there's this vibe of what you need to know is that you need to set better boundaries, okay? Defend your ground. Let people know, like, hey, I don't want to hear that shit. No, literally, don't say it like that. Well, maybe, I don't know. Sometimes you just got to tell people, I don't feel like hearing that. You know, I feel like certain things are being brought to you, or certain people are coming at you a certain way for some of you guys because they're comfortable. they're comfortable doing it. You've always been a listening ear. You've always been the person to go to. And, you know, if it's starting to weigh on you, it's like, it's time to be like, hey, I understand you're going through a lot right now, but I honestly just don't have the space to deal with this, okay? Another message that's coming through, somebody here has gotten to a place where they are, I don't know, maybe you promoted, maybe your business is doing really good, and it's putting you a little bit, let me not say a little bit, let's say if there's 10 levels, you were at a level 5 with that 5 of Wands, but you know, since you've upgraded to a level 7 of Wands, so you've hit the 6 of Wands period, and we all know to go from the 5 of Wands to the 6 of Wands, you beat out the competition. You've done some good things. There could be envy around you. There could be people that want to take what you have. And with this 7 of Wands, I feel like there's someone here that is not looking at the situation in the correct manner. Okay, let me not say it like that, but we got to call a spade a spade. This is a very blunt reading. You are not at level 5 no more. You are indeed at level 7. Some of you guys have literally upgraded, elevated. You are not the same person as you once were. You don't have the same skills that you used to have. And it's time to start acting like that, okay? This is giving me the energy of someone who used to be, let's say you went from, just as an example, McDonald's. You went from the cashier, okay, to the crew, you know, more crew. You went from crew to now a manager, or you went from crew to now a, well, yeah, like I'll just say manager. Now you're a manager. There's different responsibilities that a manager has versus crew. And it's, you know, it can get awkward because the crew, you know, y'all was all once crew before. This is not just like new crew rolling in. No, these are crew members that used to call you by your first name, okay? These are crew members that you didn't give each other orders. Y'all was both taking orders from someone else. And it's like now you are the manager. So now you have to set boundaries. For my people that are in the military, how many times have you promoted and, you know, the same people that were senior airmen that you used to kiki with, now you're the staff sergeant and now you're their supervisor. It's like, for some of y'all, I mean, they can't just call you Paige no more. It's Sergeant McClendon. You know, if things go left in regards to like something that they're doing, sorry, I'm zoning, but if things go left, or if you're, if you're the supervisor and the person that you're ahead of, they're not doing their job, this is no longer where you and your coworkers could kiki and, you know, the blame gets distributed evenly. No, it's falling on you because you're the person that has elevated to a certain level. You have the title, you have the responsibility, okay? And I feel like there is someone here that is too busy trying to be everyone's friend, or they're too busy being stuck on that level 5 when they're really on the level 7. And you may hurt feelings. You may have people that don't like the fact that you got this promotion. They don't like the fact that you're at that level, regardless of the fact, even if it's not that sticky. I just feel like if you have promoted, or if you just have elevated in a certain way, it's time to start acting like it, okay? Period. 3 of Pentacles. I feel like, damn, these messages are coming out brutal. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm even taking a step back. With this energy here, I just feel like somebody here is very successful. You could have a platform. You could have some type of reputation. And, you know, I'm all about authenticity, not caring about what other people think. But I feel like this has to do with your craft. Still having a level of professionalism. Understanding that you are the owner of a specific company, so you have to act as such, because it's not just about you, it's about your brand and what you're offering. It's about, you know, how you sell, like the clientele, you know, the money coming in, okay? So there's just a lot of responsibility here. So I feel like what someone needs to know, damn, this is coming through so crazy. I don't even want to say what I was about to say. Some of y'all just need to grow up. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, like literally. If you're the CEO, start acting like the CEO. If you're the YouTuber that has the platform, start acting as such. Start making your own decisions. Start getting shit in order. Don't let the people, I don't want to say it like that, but the people underneath you, don't let them come in here and try to disrupt your flow. What I mean by this, have you guys ever, this is just as an example, have you guys ever seen someone that has their own business, or even a YouTuber? Someone here could definitely be a YouTuber. And they have all these comments, and some of them negative, some of them good, but it's like everybody has so much to say about how they should be running their platform, but nobody really has the balls to do half of what this person is doing. So it's just like, understanding what position you're in, and instead of, because some of you guys are in this position up here, obviously he's on higher ground, he has a better position, you know, more strategic, but you're fighting as if you're down here. It's like, no, I don't know why it's coming through like that, and I'm trying to find the words to articulate this better in a more professional manner without so much cussing, but literally realizing that you can't, I don't want to say you don't mingle with the commoners, but some of you guys, like, put some respect on your name, okay? You have a skill, you have a brand, you have goals, and you have every right to, I mean, the credentials back you up to be in the Seven of Wands energy. This is giving me the vibe of, like, how can I say this? Some of y'all have businesses and you have people working underneath you, but I don't know, I'm not going to say they don't respect you, but it's almost like they're getting too comfortable. You know, because y'all been friends, okay? Or like, you know, y'all the same age, so you don't feel really comfortable, you know, being the boss that you're supposed to be because that's your position. Absolutely not. I don't know, there's something about that here. Like, there's just this vibe of like, stop trying to be the friend to everyone. Stop trying to make everybody happy and run your business, because at the end of the day, this is your brand. I don't know, there's something about that. Okay, let's move on. Woo! What does my pile 3 need to know? That's not gonna be for everybody. Look at this, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. What does my pile 3 need to know? Yeah, some of you guys, 7 of Cups, listen, it's time to regain more control over your domain. There's too much hearsay. There's too much worrying about what people think. There's too much needing outside validation. Some of you guys, I feel like obviously this Queen of Swords energy is in you. But for example, let's say if I see a YouTuber and I see like people saying certain things to them, you know, sometimes you can get caught up in what people are saying. You start to question where you're going. You know, it's too much feedback coming in, and some of it is constructive, some of it's not. So now your whole vision of where you were headed, that was, you know, the game plan, is now blurred because you want to please everybody. Now there's like this confusion around what it is that you were trying to do. But if you just stood your ground, set boundaries with certain situations, we wouldn't be going through this. I don't know why that's coming through, and I know this is coming through really harsh, you guys, but something about really standing your ground or having boundaries, even with yourself, not muddying the waters. Where is the water getting muddy? What's the culprit? Is it letting too many people provide feedback in an area that's really not their business? For example, asking people who ain't never did what you did, which I don't want to say it like that because you can learn from anybody, but let's say you have your own business. You're asking people who have wanted to start a business, this is very cutthroat, who have wanted to start a business but have not started a business for whatever reason. You're asking them for their advice. Or even asking people who have wanted to start a business but are too scared. They have so much to say about what you got going on, but they have not even had the balls to do half of what it is that you're doing. But yet you're allowing what they say and the critique that they're giving you to muddy the waters of where you're going. This is crazy. This energy, what's going on? I'm so sorry, y'all, because it's coming through crazy as hell. Look at this, the Hierophant. I don't know how else to say this. Like, I really want to give it to y'all. Like, literally. I really want to really hand it to y'all. Because I feel like someone here is behaving like a Page of Pentacles when they're a King of Pentacles. Someone here, okay, is supposed to be in this Hierophant or this Queen of Swords energy, but yet we're acting like we're a Page of Cups. You're supposed to be the Fool, but yet you're showing up like the little dog or the little flower that be in the background of the Fool card. You are the main character, pile 3. When are we gonna start acting like it? That's literally what I'm seeing here. Girl, Let's see, some of you guys, there's disappointment. I don't know if there's a fear of disappointing others, but it's like when you try to please everybody, who really ends up being disappointed? You. Oh. Listen, and there's no judgment, because I've been there before. That's why I'm so passionate about this. You're going to end up throwing yourself off of your game, creating something that is pleasing everybody else, but is not authentic to you. Why go there? You got to have more trust for yourself, okay? You got to trust your position. There got to be strength here. You got to really, I'm literally, it's giving, put some respect on your own name, okay? And then other people's will start to respect you. Now, granted, if people don't respect you, that's just on them. But I feel like if there's a loss of respect here, it's because you guys have lost the respect for self. In a way, I know. Ooh, literally. I always tell people, if that man or that woman forgot who you were, it's likely because you forgot who you were. And then they just follow suit. Y'all have so much more control than y'all think over whatever this is. And it's time to rally, okay, and get back into it. So let me see. Woo. 2 of Wands. Take a step back. Where exactly do we need to do some, what's the word? I don't want to say renovations. Where do we need to take a step back and be like, okay, let me take a step back really quick. Where have I been selling myself short? Take a step back. Where have I lost some control or given too much power to other people? Where can I pull it back? Okay, it's time to retract a bit, okay? What exactly is going to make me happy? What exactly is my vision? I've been so caught up in what everybody else wants, what everybody else is doing, maybe even comparing yourself to other people that do the same shit as you. Why? Why are you comparing yourself? No, now you're starting to compete with them, or now you're starting to, you know, emulate what they're doing. Where's your own style? Coming back to that, taking a step back and be like, okay, let me focus back on what it is that was my plan, my idea, and being authentic with myself. We have the Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords, period, okay? Listen, I feel like y'all are really being asked to be in this King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. That's what's going to give you get you the bag. Trust yourself, okay? Whatever plan that you had before you gave your power away, it slipped away, or before too many hands were in the pot, you know, come back to that. I don't know, there's just this real big energy of trust your vision. That's what's going to bring you the money. Now for others, switching out of that. Some of you guys, there is someone here, a divine counterpart. We got this Queen of Swords and this King of Swords. Or even if you're in a relationship, there is going to be a heightened point in this connection. Somebody wants to have kids with you. They want the whole shebang. We got the 10 of Pentacles. We got the 10 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. For those looking for love or wanting to bring in love, there's someone here. I have to be honest though, for some of you guys, you're already in a relationship, and this is very much so soulmate energy. This is very positive. I feel like someone's coming in that wants to propose to you. So if you're already in a relationship and it's been having a good run, this person wants to propose to you, okay? Y'all could both be air signs. I don't know. We do have the Queen and the King of Swords, or y'all could just both be on the same level, counterpart energy. Someone's coming in with an offer, okay? Someone wants to be with y'all. I see good energy around love, whether it be new love. If it's new love, this is coming in. It seems a bit slow, but when it comes, honey, this is going to be reliable. This is going to be your one and done for a lot of you. For others, if you're already in a connection and you know that this is the person that you're going to be with because everything's just been going a certain way, especially if they have not proposed to you, I feel like they're going to propose to you. That's something that you need to know. For others of you, there's a strong message here that the person, if you're currently with somebody, let me see, how would they know if this is someone that they're currently with? Yeah, but this 5 of Swords, this is not somebody that has slighted you, okay? Do not be like, oh, she talking about, you know, Debo over here. You know, Debo done cheated on me like 5 times, but you know, she talking about Debo. No. This is not somebody that's sneaky. With the 7 of Swords. Hold up. Do not confuse it. This is someone other, okay? This is someone that has treated you right, okay? This is someone that's very loyal and committed that wants to come in. And I also feel, oh, I did not want to go there. There's also somebody here, or a couple people from the past that may be trying to come back during this time. But keep your eye on the prize. We're not going to give them too much shine. But I feel like how you'll know who this is. Oh shit. Let's not confuse it. This is an air sign. For some of you guys, it is somebody from your past that wants to come back. Oh, okay, we gotta step out. Oh my gosh. For others of you, how you'll know that you're getting close to connecting with whoever this energy is, you would have had just recently went through some type of breakup or some type of, I don't know, I don't want to say emotional distress, girl. I'm getting so ungrounded, but it almost seems like there's like a level of pain here, like a level of betrayal here between people. Real sneaky ass behavior, real petty ass behavior, and then you decided to walk away. I just feel like there's new energy coming in. Let me clarify. Give me a second. How would they know who this is? I do feel like this person's an air sign. They could be an Aquarius. Okay, I've been trying to walk away from the message, but okay, I'm gonna confuse it now. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to, you're just gonna have to, I don't know, go with what's calling you. We also have this Libra and Justice card. For some of you guys, this is somebody trying to come back to have another opportunity with you that may have slighted you. There's a 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy around this, or they could just be an air sign. They're coming in with an offer. Yeah, we got this 10 of Pentacles and we have this 10 of Cups. Ooh. Someone's name could start with an L here. I'm gonna leave that message alone because it's getting too confusing. Anyway, what's next for my pile 3? What they need to know. Yeah, somebody is not having you moving on to somebody else. There's somebody coming through here. Very, very particular person that's like, we should be together. Oh, anyway. The Awakening. We have Greenwood. Okay, so there's about to be a lot of clarity coming in for you guys around what you should be doing next, what you should possibly be letting fall off to the wayside. Are you going to listen? I do feel like you guys will have a choice to make. Do you want to go back to what's comfortable, or do you want to step forward into new energy? You know, it's totally up to you. There's no judgment here. You know, you got to do what you want to do, but just know it might put you back in another cycle. I don't know what's coming through here. It's some bullshit coming through, girl. I'm trying to stay on track. Hold on. I'm getting so, when I tell you I'm getting so ungrounded, honey, because the way that Ace of Wands came up, I'm telling y'all that last message is going to be so confusing because it's literally confused here. For some of you guys, it's a new person. For some of you guys, it's the person that you're with. Healthy connection. And for some of y'all, it's someone from the past. Be careful of people trying to come back during, like, if you meet somebody new, or like if you're having a good run with your relationship, be careful of people trying to come back. Oh, tapping out. Let's get it out of here. What does my pile 3 need to know? Strange fruits hanging on a poplar tree. Forgiveness. Hurt blocks our lights. Somebody is coming back. Okay, give me a second. I have to ask. Can you tell me, for my pile 3, who is about to try to come back and provide closure? Queen of Cups. This could be a water sign, a feminine energy. Some of you guys have seen this person in your dreams. Chariot, Cancer energy. So definitely a water sign. There's a water sign here. And they could be a mother figure, or they could have kids. They could be a mother themselves. I really feel like they want to come back, or they want to come through to ask for forgiveness, or to get your forgiveness. Well, that's the same thing. Or they're giving you forgiveness. Wait a second. Was that the same thing? Did I just say the same thing 3 times? Give me a second. Maybe they want to say sorry. They either want to say sorry, or they're letting you know if you've said sorry about something that they forgive you. It's one or the other. They want to let you know that they're ready to put bygones, let bygones be bygones. Is that what they say? Something like that. They want to put the past behind them. Like they're ready to put the past behind them. And I think they're serious. Yep, the Death card. 6 of Wands. They're proud of you. They're actually really happy about your accomplishments. They're tired of this 5 of Wands energy. For some of you guys, what this is, because we have some similar cards coming out, there's someone that you have been beefing with. Okay, it doesn't have to be a crazy ass beef. It could just be family members going at it, or even like an ex-friend, someone that you had to walk away from. There's someone that's ready to put things in the past and they just want to move on. They want the best for you and they want you to, you know, want the best for them, and they just want good energy moving forward. They're letting it go. Like, they're letting the pettiness go. Even if it's energetic pettiness, they're letting the shit go. Okay, so let me see what else is coming through, girl. Messages from my pile 3. What do they need to know right now? What? We have entanglement. And we have I wanted to love you. Somebody's just not letting it go. Somebody's just not letting it go. Some of y'all might have fucked up. I don't know. That's for a different reading. I'm gonna just let those do what they need to do. You take that how you want to. Let me see. Unsent messages from whoever's energy is coming through from the past, or whoever has something to say. Who the fuck is this? Because they just took over the reading. We have We Were Too Young, Olivia. So, who? Maybe the maturity at that time. Ooh. Okay. That resonates with the 6 of Cups. Somebody that you knew back in the day. Maybe even dated back in the day might be trying to come back around. They feel like at that time, y'all was too young. Y'all didn't have enough skills, even practical skills, to make it work, but time has passed. This could be someone, like, I just heard a blast from the past. This doesn't necessarily have to be an ex. To me, this is coming through as like a past fling. I guess that could be an ex, but it just seems like, you ever see those movies, or let me say this, Marcus Houston, you ever heard that song? I know I just did a whole flip, where he was like, if you love something, let it go. But basically he was talking about how he basically, I don't know, did he come back into town and it had been some years before he had seen this girl? But I don't know. There's someone just coming back. They're like, okay, I'm back around. We should give this a try. Maybe things didn't get off the ground with you and this person, but like time has passed and they're ready to, like, I don't know, maybe you've grown up. Maybe you look different. Boobs done popped out. I don't know. It's something here about that. But let's see. Other messages. I regret being unfaithful. Now I feel, or now I know how it feels. Brooke, this person's name could be Brandon, Brent, what's that name? Brenson. Someone's name could start with a, or end with a U-L-I-O, because I just thought of Bellagio, but like, I don't know. In your eyes, I just wasn't good enough. Rick, Ricky, Richard, Rena, okay, the letter R. In your eyes, I just wasn't good enough. So this could have been someone too. There's someone here that has something to say to you that I feel like you would know who they were, because you could tell that they were just doing petty shit in the connection. And I feel like a lot of that came from their own insecurities, and how it came out, it was projected onto you. So they were probably mean to you, just did little shit. It's like they were trying to get you before you got them, but they ended up getting themselves. You know, you got, okay? Now they're in this place of reflection, and I feel like they want to put the blame on you. Like, this is someone that has a hard time taking accountability. This is a whole separate energy, honey. But at the end of the day, whoever this is, I feel like you know who I'm talking about. They know that they did something wrong, but they have a tendency to try to walk away. It's like they don't want to face that they were the reason why this happened, okay? Like, they were the main culprit here. And I feel like when they do start to ground in the truth of the situation, how they're going to tell it is, well, you didn't think I was good enough anyway. Well, you were going to cheat on me anyway. But it's like, how the fuck did you know that? That's their own insecurities. Fuck this person. Moving on. Okay, last messages from my pile 3. That just got crazy. Literally, that's what it was giving with that entanglement. It was giving August Alsina, Jada, and Will Smith. I don't know, some crazy shit. Let's say Augie. Let's see messages. Last message from my pile 3. Thanks. I knew it. Lucky Penny. In God we trust. Liberty 2017. So this person could have been from back then, 2016, 2017. BFK. We got another BFK. Those initials. I also feel like this person could have a beard, or they have facial hair or an afro. But I also feel like some of you guys have that. Just know there's really good energy coming around. There's like a lucky streak, if you will. A blessed streak coming in. Something working out in your favor. I just heard the penny is about to drop. Okay, whoever's hiding something from you, whether it be their feelings, emotions, it's going to be revealed to you. For some of you guys, it's even going to be revealed in your dreams. Last message, and I got to get it out of this energy. We got the lime ox, period. Period, okay. You are unafraid and willing to meet a challenge head on. Because you are driven, you can be stubborn. When you struggle with authority, my energy helps you accept the challenging yoke and continue to completion. You are determined, but can also be social and work well with others. Look into the mirror, deep into your eyes, and you will see your gentle spirit gazing back at you. You are stable, committed, and have epic strength. Okay. Let me tap that. So yes, you guys, I'm gonna just leave it there, and I'm gonna let whatever. Actually, I'm not gonna leave it there. What do I look like? I gotta ask something else. Can you give me some more about whatever this messiness is that I'm picking up on? Oh, smoke and mirrors, misleading and embellishing. Okay. That just gave me 7 of Cups energy. This person could be a Scorpio. I don't know. But smoke and mirrors, misleading and embellishing. Be careful. Be careful of the people that come. I don't know, there's something here, but it's getting foggy in between like who it is. There's too many energies coming in. This is just telling me that there's a period that you guys are walking into where there's just really good energy. People could feel that. So yes, you could have a partner right now and y'all doing hella good, but people are picking up on this next era that you're walking into, and now they're coming back. They're saying all the right things. Be careful. Be careful, okay? Make sure that, I don't know, there's something here about discernment. And every time I try to tap into this, whoever this is, I feel like I get foggy. So they have a tendency to fog up the energy. Mix it up, make you start questioning, strategizing. Napoleon outlook. Yeah, somebody definitely has a plan when it comes to you. And I feel like it's a selfish plan. I don't know if it's necessarily just they want to come back or like take you off the hands of someone else, distract you, but it's very selfish motives behind whatever that is. We have divine feminine, the yin to their yang, but what I will say is, separate from this person, there's really good energy around a healthy connection once we get past this or whatever the fuck this is. And we have sheeple, follows the crowd. That to me, for those that have businesses, you have more clientele coming in, okay? This is definitely a crazy ass message. But anyway, you have more clientele coming in. You have really good energy around abundance, getting some, I want to say fame, but like more publicity around your craft and everything like that. So yes, pile 3, that just cut off by itself. That was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.